We got Ludacris up in here, man.
Yes, we do.
What's going
Yes.
on? What's going on with you, Luda?
I'm feeling good right now, man. I feel
Man.
real good. Thank y'all for cutting, my face off of some things and plastering it on the wall right now.
Oh,
It's
brother.
making me feel real welcome in this new home right now, man.
But let me tell you, man, now, you probably thinking like, oh, man, they put these little facial things up because they know it. Those been here, man.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, we had Ice Cube, and he was like, man, why Ludacris face everywhere? You know what I'm saying? We was like, man, it's Ludaversal in here. You know, we told him then, man. But first off, we got to say congratulations once again,
Thank you,
brother.
sir. Thank you. Thank you.
Ludaversal. I know Luda is crazy when a cat make their first album.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then with the business, it's always been, especially in your career, my career, like you here today, you gone tonight. You know what I'm saying? You definitely not guaranteed the first one. Then the second one, we so fickle.
Sure. That's
you know
so
what I'm saying? That
sure.
it doesn't happen. What album number is this?
This
man?
is album number 8, man.
What does that feel like?
It feels phenomenal. Like, because I was just telling somebody the other day, now that you go on the campaign trail, you start hearing these DJs pay homage and paying and making a tribute to you. So they playing records that I forgot about that I've done.
Man.
And putting them all in the mix. So it is a blessing out of this world to make it to album number 8 and have 15 years worth of featured records as well as my own records and all these accolades and things. But you know how humble of an individual I am.
Yes, sir.
Apart from my face not being in this studio.
Don't worry
I feel
about that.
good. Like it's one of those things where you're reminded that I lived out my dreams. I continue to live out my dreams, and I'm just happy to have made my footprint, my mark, and write my chapter in this thing we call hip hop.
And Luda, let me tell you, man, you always been a phenomenal solo artist to me.
Thank you, man.
You know what I'm saying? And you know how some cats, they got groups and it's like, all I got to do is turn in a hot verse.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then such and such get his, they get there.
Right.
But you've made songs. And I've always said, man, this is one of, you always been on the top of people, palates as they say in certain things.
Yeah.
But I've always felt there was way more that I felt that cat should have given you.
Right.
And then every time you do an assist leader, like I've never caught you where I was like, man, that was okay.
Scottie Pippen.
Or man, really Jordan.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I appreciate that.
And you got to think, man, to be this many years in the game. And I love how E40 said it also, man. He said, I'm a veteran and relevant at the same damn time. Mm-hmm. And you one of them cats also, man. And I was talking with Shaka, and he was like, since the first drop, we going to be 15 years since the first album.
15
and ain't no stopping.
Nah, man. And when you listen to this album, it literally sounds like we starting all over again. It's like album number 1.
Where do you get that from, Luda? Where it's like, some people kind of don't, especially when you get a taste of so many other things. You know what I'm saying? You get a taste of outside business with headphones and liquor and great movies. You know what I'm saying?
That's a great question. I haven't really told anybody this. It's because I'm blessed enough to have done all these different things. You know what I mean? You start getting all these different businesses. You start doing movies and all these things. However, there's a point in time when you're doing these things where you realize, first of all, music is what got me here in the first place.
Yes, sir.
Second of all, there is no job that has more creative control and creative freedom than doing the music. Everybody says you love them Hollywood checks, you love these movies. I do love the movies, but think about this. Unless you write, direct, produce, and you're starring in the movie, you're really just basically coming in and acting out what somebody has already written.
Right.
When I'm doing music, it's a blank canvas. I get to do whatever the hell I want to on my own time. Everything else is on somebody else's time. Even when you're doing a movie, you got to show up at a certain time.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? You have to adhere to other demands. I'm my own boss. It's the best creative freedom. So I'm telling you, I think that over the past 4 years, because this is the longest I've gone of dropping an album.
Why? We'll come back to that. We'll come back to it, man, because it's been a hiatus, but it hasn't been a hiatus where we was like, man, where Luda?
Yeah,
you know
man.
what I'm saying? So we'll come back to it.
Go
We got
ahead and get
Ludacris
that
up
arc.
in here.
I see how you do. You know what I mean?
Hello.
Let them keep them guessing and keep them working.
That's one of them radio mother effers right there.
Man, the hiatus was I dropped 7 consecutive albums, and after that, in order for me not to come back with an album and be talking about the same damn thing, sometimes you got to live a little life. So it was that mixed in with I finally wanted to enjoy the fruits of my labor.
I heard that.
I finally got, some real checks coming in, and I was like, I'm working too hard. Let me go travel the world for a little while. Let me go, live some life so that I can get inspired,
But
so that I
Luda,
can come back
even
and talk
the
about something.
4 or 5 years between battle, it was like you didn't disappear though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I didn't disappear.
Yeah.
However, I still needed to kind of take a back seat.
Right.
And I appreciate you saying that because, yes, I definitely was still feeding music here and there and
Right.
giving
Because
the
you
people.
never get a like, oh, Luda's back.
Nah,
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
That's the thing. It's like even with the joint with me and Usher, that was David Guetta. It was like I was living in London for like 4 months shooting Fast Six. So all I'm hearing on the radio is EDM, and I'm going out to all these different places, and I got inspired because I'm like, you know, Ludacris not only has fans just in the U.S., we got fans everywhere. So I went in the studio inspired by where I was living at the time, came up with this record with Usher and David Guetta. Next thing you know, it ended up on the Fast Six soundtrack. Now, some people were like, uh-oh, what direction is Luda going in? This was just me at the time feeling just being artistic and loving where I was at the time. So, you know, it's just that I continue to put out records because I'm one of the most versatile individuals ever.
Man.
That's what I really want to be known as. Like, I can do anything.
But you know what? We never felt like, oh, man, Luda left us. And there's also, man, where even when you saw, like, I tripped off of you jumping on Baby by Justin Bieber.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And what made you not? Now we look at that and we say, man, that was a great move.
Right.
Or look how many records he sold. Or look, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you took a chance on somebody that we didn't know what the hell it was going to be.
Absolutely. And that's because I listen to the music, man. Music is number one. I didn't care how old this boy was. I didn't care that he was white. None of that matters to me. I didn't care about the backlash that was going to come. I literally just put all my focus on listening to that song. And when I heard it, I knew that it was going to sell millions. I didn't know it'd be the number one YouTube damn video of all times. However, I knew that we were about to make history. And I got on there, and the only way I did it was like, let me relate to being around his age. And that's why I said when I was 13, I had my first love. Next thing you know, I'm not only Ludacris, but to young girls, that's the dude that's on the song with Justin Bieber.
Yeah, man.
Do you understand what type of an accomplishment that is?
Yes, man.
That's the guy that raps on the song with Justin Bieber.
And you know what's the truth about that? As much as we know Ludacris and love Ludacris and we know the catalog, to some people that was their introduction.
Exactly.
And I would go to the concerts, man. I see all these little kids, and I'm like, man, this dude, you know what I'm saying? Like
out of control.
I'll talk to people, Luda, that's like 8, 9 years old, and they say, oh, I love phone taps, and I'm tripping like, man, I got to continue to keep doing this because you just got on me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I can't give you nothing from way back in the day. Like, even with Ludaverse was like, there's some people like, man, these cats are just getting on me.
Exactly.
You know?
You're right, man, and it's just great to pass generations like that.
Yeah,
that's
man.
That's one way of reinventing oneself. So I'm blessed by every opportunity, and I'm constantly just in competition and competitive mode because I tell everybody not only am I competing against people that's been in the game before me, people that's been in the game as long as I have, but now anybody with a computer and a microphone at home can have the next hit.
Ooh, Lord.
And I love that type of competition, though. So, you know, I'm in it to win it, man.
Luda, have you ever had like a stalker or someone that was was too much?
Yes, I have, man. And
you don't want to get no stalker, no shine and things. But is the stalker still on you?
No. We good.
Okay.
We handled that situation.
I heard that, man. You killed the stalker? Is that what you're saying?
Pretty much.
Okay, cool.
Pretty much. The best way to do it, man.
Now, this is right. I would never say that she's a stalker, but she is a Ludacris fan.
She
bro.
is, man, and I appreciate that, man.
Get on that mic right there. This is my little sunshine right here. Oh my God.
Little sunshine.
Go ahead now.
People don't realize Big Boy is funnier off the air than he is on the air. I'm telling y'all right now.
Don't say that. You know what I'm saying? But we need to come down there when he off the air. Because this shit on air is not the bomb. You know what I'm saying? All right, now. I was asking you, why do you love Ludacris so much?
Well, because he's great.
Get closer to the mic.
He's
What makes him
great.
so great?
Uh-oh.
His music.
Oh, that's so cute.
I've been listening to him since I couldn't even. I was like 4th grade. My parents were like, "What are you listening to?"
Oh, so I got you in trouble back in the days, too.
You know, I like how
that.
she tried to touch his shoulder. That was so cute. She's like, what are you listening to? Oh my God, I touched him. You know, so this is what we're gonna do, hon. I'm gonna play a round of 777-888-999 with Ludacris. All right. If he doesn't get the first one correct, then you have to leave. All right, we're gonna fire you.
What the hell is 777-888-999?
Exactly, yeah.
What the hell is that?
It's a game that we play right here, man. Don't try to write down nothing to help him out. Look at her.
It's not a team.
No. Oh, you know what? Yeah. Why don't we do one where you guys are teammates?
That'd be good.
All right.
Who's on the other team?
There is no other team. This is the first time we did teams. You know what I'm saying?
All right, let's check it out.
You know, you got a background singer over here.
Let's go.
This is a round of 777, Luda.
Okay.
All righty. In this 7 o'clock hour, we're going to ask you 7 things you got to name in a category.
Gotcha.
All righty. Now, Rozzy, you going to help him or you going to hurt him?
Yes.
All right, you're gonna help him. All right, because sometimes
gonna help me out.
Sometimes people be more problems than profit. You know what I'm saying? All right. Now, is this the closest you stood to Ludacris for this long?
Yeah.
So yeah, yeah.
I have faith in
All
him.
righty now. All right. So don't do me a favor, honey.
Yes.
Don't mess this up for Ludacris.
How long do we have?
Yeah.
You have 7 seconds this hour.
This is
7
my first
seconds.
time ever playing.
Why are you
7
writing
What?
it down?
Is 7 seconds fast?
That's not enough damn time.
You don't
I
think
need
so?
more time. Let's try it out. Though.
Okay, well, people, 7 seconds. Now, if I were to take a knife and stab you for 7 seconds, that'd be longer. You know what I'm saying?
You spill them out. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be pretty long. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
true.
saying?
True
So,
that.
Rozzy, you ready? Luda, you ready?
Do I
Yep.
get to say them too, or?
Yeah, you say them too.
Come on,
You
now.
say them too. You ready? All righty now. So you're going to write them down?
Yeah.
Honey? All right. Natalia is going to be a scorekeeper. All righty.
Got it.
Mm-hmm. All righty, Luda. I think you got this one.
Ah, come on.
I think you got this one too. I think you can help him out on this. All righty now. We're gonna put 7 seconds on the clock. 777 going down. Luda, you're in Furious 7. Yeah. You knew that before you walked in here.
Mm-hmm.
Name 7 actors we know from the Fast and Furious franchise. Your time begins now.
Vin Diesel.
Tyrese.
Yep.
Wait, Ludacris.
Dwayne Johnson.
The Rock.
Michelle Rodriguez. Jordana Brewster.
That's it, huh?
7.
Go ahead.
All right.
Go ahead
Hey.
now. Man.
I was just wasn't trying to step on her toes. That's all.
Right. Hey, man, when y'all started playing tennis, I was like, this is not going to happen. They were like, Vin Diesel, Ludacris. He didn't even say his name. She's like, oh, my God, Ludacris. Well, congratulations to you. She's over there all giddy and everything, man. Best believe that. So,
Geeked up.
all right, so what we're going to do now, man, we're going to come back in the 8 o'clock hour, all right?
Okay.
You're going to be by yourself on this one.
Yes.
though.
Okay.
No need for no security
All
blanket.
good.
And then, plus, you don't want to owe nobody nothing. You know
I
what I'm
agree.
saying? And that's
I
the way
agree.
she is.
You already owe money. So let's go.
Do I really owe you money from when you performed at my birthday?
Not
All right, that's Ludacris up in here,
All
man.
right.
Y'all stick around y'all
Hey.
radio. Big Boy in the morning, y'all. Furious 7. All right, we got the birthday coming up on the 3rd, man.
Yeah.
Let's believe it. Now, for one, that's another one that's a great franchise.
Absolutely.
But of course, going into this one, man, you go in and you're feeling good about coming together with your brothers once again.
Yeah.
And then while you're actually recording the movie, it's like one of the worst tragedies that could happen
Yep.
to one of your brothers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Actually going in and having to finish that movie without Paul Walker. What's the realization? At one point, did you guys feel like, can we continue this movie?
This movie almost did not see the light of day. Like, it shut down production, for months and months. We didn't hear anything. We didn't know what was going on. And, and at the last minute, everybody hit us to try and come back or really feeling like, wanted to know how we felt about it. But during that time, we were all kind of together mourning and getting through it as a unit because, we'd share our favorite Paul stories. And that's really what got us strong and able to come back. And along with Universal, we said we have to finish this movie in his honor, especially since he was, the majority of his parts were finished. Mm-hmm. So we came back together, and when you see this movie and the end of this movie and how we, basically left his legacy, it is unmatched, man, and it's going to have a lot of people in tears. I'm just going to keep it real.
Hey, Luda, how hard was it coming back to work knowing that Paul wasn't there? Because I spoke with Tyrese, and Tyrese was like, man, when I would come on set, he was like one of the first people I see. He even break his scene to come and say hello. And also, that's a guy that was spoken well in life. You know what I'm saying?
It was such a void, man. I mean, there were times where we come together and we just had to start praying. Like, it did not feel the same. It still doesn't feel the same. And they started this franchise off. Me and Tyrese came in Too Fast, Too Furious, and we blessed to be a part of it now. But man, there's definitely a void that is never going to be filled again. So it was very difficult. But again, I'm glad at the way that we finished this movie off.
Have you had a chance to see the actual movie?
Yeah.
Entire?
I just saw it the other day, and that's what I'm telling you, man. It's definitely an emotional roller coaster ride, but at the end, it's all paying homage and honoring Paul.
Do you feel like, how we'll know that there's another one coming? Is there another coming, or you think this is the one that we digest and you guys will see?
Man, they haven't really told us yet. However, I think we always pretty much let the fans dictate how that's going to go. Mm. And right now, I just feel like we kind of need a moment of silence. You can't end the movie or the credits and then all of a sudden, we're going straight to 8. It's not like that. So I think that if there is to be another one, we'll know over time. And we're going to let the fans kind of keep our ears to the streets and see how they feel about that.
All righty, we got Ludacris up in here. We're going to play a round of 888.
Yes.
Successful last hour. Rozzy helped you out. You know what I'm saying? Now, I would prefer you do this one by yourself.
Let's
but
do
if
it.
you need that safety blanket of Rozzy, then we'll go ahead and
I'll
throw
let you
the-
know 4 seconds in.
Right. Please. All righty, so we're going to put 8 seconds on the clock, Luda. They
Yep.
called up vote for or against you. Ooh. I think you got this.
Come on,
brother.
Luda.
I think you got this. I think you got this.
Gotta be fast.
Oh, man. Yeah, you got to be fast. If you go into your then it's going to be a problem.
Uh-oh.
All righty, now, Luda, your real name is Chris.
Yes, sir.
Name 8 words that rhyme with Chris. Your time begins now.
Piss, diss, hiss, list, tryst, missed, hissed, list, missed, wrist, fist, fist.
He got
Fist.
it.
I got it. Look, I made up 2 words, but damn it, I got it.
We sending that to secondary.
He repeated list, but then at the last second
No, I
said
said lisp
wrist.
with
Oh,
a P.
well, then he definitely got
No,
it.
you didn't.
List, lisp.
Chris?
Yeah.
It sounds like list, but I said lisp. Play it back.
So Chris.
I might have
and-
said 9, 10.
Right.
How many did I get?
That was like 9 of them.
It was.
I see how you gonna make me say piss after my name. Yeah, you would do that.
No.
Wow.
Piss,
No,
piss, piss.
you could have said reminisce.
I know.
Yes,
man.
No, but you sitting here talking about
The
piss
easy
and
ones.
this and you know what I'm saying? Like
That's the rapper
how
mentality.
many was it for real, man?
Well, I thought he had said list twice, so
He did.
and then he said wrist.
And then he said hiss 4
got-
times. He
No,
said
I
hiss
didn't.
like
No, I
4
didn't.
times. Yes, you did.
Man, come on now. I got it, man. The people that's voting for me, they knew that I was gonna have that one. 8 for 8.
Look, you know, funky
List,
pants
list.
over here.
Wow.
She's shaking her head like, yes, he got it. Yes, he got it.
That's my
All right,
man.
this is what we're going to do, man.
List.
Just so we don't have any problems, we're going to hit everybody off with George Lopez tickets.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
That's all good.
There's a discrepancy that's going on. You know what I'm saying? And then he was making up worse.
Yeah.
Stress, you know what I'm saying?
And Luda, one of my favorite albums is Theater of the Mind.
Thank you, man.
And just seeing Mayweather on there as the intro
Yeah.
was crazy. What's your relationship with Mayweather? And
With-
what do you
with
think?
Mayweather.
And what do you
And
think about
Mayweather.
what do you think about the fight?
I just went to his training camp. He was 2 weeks in, and I just said, I might be a little biased here because I didn't get a really chance to see Pacquiao training, but I got to see Mayweather training, and I'm telling you, he's going above and beyond what he usually does when he trains. And I saw it in his eyes. He knows that this fight means the equivalent of all 47 fights that he's
man.
had. And his head is in the game, man.
Really? Are you going to Vegas
Hell
for
yeah,
the fight?
I gotta
we got to
do
do
it.
that
Hell
together,
yeah.
man. Hell yeah, we
Uh-huh.
do.
That's
Hell
right.
yeah, man. You flying from out here? All right,
No,
yeah, I'm with you.
nah, I
Cool
ain't
in the
doing
game.
that.
Can we jump on the flight?
It
All
ain't
right, we
happening.
doing that, man. You know what
No.
I'm saying? Are we actually bringing them into the ring? Are we hooking that up, Shaka?
Nah,
Or
we're
we
not
all
gonna do
just walk together?
Nah, we ain't gonna
You
do
know
that.
what I'm saying? What about any shows
but
out
I-
there that weekend we doing?
No, but I am literally, I did plan on having you there. I was going to have you like your head on a little chair just like this. And I was going to put you, pretty much do like that for you. So I got to
Man,
see
you
this
know
just going
what?
to be empty with
Go
your
do
head
this,
on that
man.
thing.
Go get his boots and his
Yeah, I got it.
his umbrella because he's Morton's right now. He's real salty. Go get that and bring it in here, man.
Oh,
Good Lord
man.
have mercy, man. My blood pressure going up, Jack. All
There
this
you
salt
have
he
it.
throwing over here, man. Good Lord have mercy, boy. Man, is this a love affair that's going
You'll
on?
be there with us, my brother.
Man,
in spirit and in Big Head.
No, I want
Pause.
to hang with you though, man. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
you will
like
be.
you
That's what I'm
snuck to
saying.
the training camp. We should all did that because I want to go to the camp and everything. So that
Yeah.
way when we show up together, it's not like, oh, what Big doing here?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So
Gotcha.
next time you hanging out with Mayweather, we all need to be together,
That's what I'm
cohesive.
saying. Yeah, it's
You
just
know what I'm
like,
saying?
I got you.
All
I
right.
got you.
It seems like something going on with you right now,
Nah,
man.
man.
You all right?
I've been, we've been knowing each other for quite some
Yeah, we
time,
have.
man. And
Yeah,
I'm a
yeah.
little pissed that my picture ain't up in this studio,
Hey,
man.
man, let me tell
I
you
don't know,
something,
you
brother.
done disown me or something? I don't
Not
know
at
what's
all,
going on,
brother.
man.
Not at all. Now he's referring to in the studio. We got pictures of. I don't know why we got these pictures up, but you know what? This is the most funkiest situation I've been in radio.
Yes.
because you can't put everyone picture up,
Right,
and
true.
then I'm
You
going to.
actually could. It's enough room, but go ahead.
That is true. That is true. Yeah. Hold on. Let me try to figure out something here. You know what it is too. Luda, man, we haven't had any real pictures together in the last few years,
Well, we
man.
need to take some.
See,
man.
Yeah,
that's
we
what
do.
it is.
Yeah, we do. Because even the pictures that I had, I was like, man, I was 500 pounds on it. I'm like, I'm trying to update the wall a little bit. We tried to put one up, but it was on one of these pieces, and it was so heavy it fell down. So it'll be greater later.
I got you.
All right, that's what it is. When you come back, watch.
Okay.
Your picture gonna be all over this, man. Not everywhere. I'm lying if I say everywhere, but your picture will be in here.
Okay.
All right. Jason, that's another one I promised a picture to. Luda, now, is it one more album left with Def Jam? Is that a Def Jam jacket you wearing?
This is a Def Jam
I
jacket.
heard that, man. Go ahead with your bad self. Now, are you going to give the jacket away after the next album, or you?
Man, memorabilia. I'm going to keep it, man.
I heard that.
You know what I
man.
mean? This is a part of my life. This is a 15, 16-year stage of the life. So sometimes you got to do that.
Do you know how usually we sit down, Luda, and every time, I mean, it's one album, and you always got the name of the next album.
Yes.
Now, Ludaverso is here.
Yes.
Do you have the next album in your head?
I do, but Shaka, my manager is swearing me to not divulge that information.
Oh, because it's only been 15 years of you doing that. You know what I mean?
Exactly. No, it's only because
now.
It's only because now we're going into the era where you can put out projects very, very quick, and then at the last minute, you might just change your mind and say, nah, I don't want to stick to that title. I might just want to do this.
Because I remember you had an album that you were going to call MySpace. Remember that?
No, hell no. I ain't never did that.
And then that fell apart.
Ever.
You're like, the new album's called MySpace. And then 3 days later, you was like, nah. I was like, man, what's up with MySpace? You're like, I ain't never had that.
Hell no.
Yeah.
Hell no.
Yeah, because some of these stuff is here today going on. What's the one you have in your head? If you don't want to say it, write it down and I'll say it.
Yeah.
Man, I was just telling somebody at Complex that I feel like I wanted something that has to do with the word legendary or legend.
Yeah, man.
Because, I think it's to the majority, I don't think that people, they call me an OG. You have some people saying that's a legend. Then there's this small amount of people that don't quite want to give me that legendary status just yet. And I may do an album called Legend or Legendary to solidify that so that it's a unanimous decision.
Hey, man, I'm telling you, bro, you always, I'm telling you, Ludacris, I ain't never saw ink run out of your pen. You know what I'm saying?
Thank
Where
you,
it's
my
like,
brother.
man, like, I don't know about that. That's why also at Ludaverso, like, you one of them cats that I listen to, it's like album. Of course, I love your singles.
Yeah.
But, at one point, man, there's only a few cats that you could say, I listened to their album.
Mm-hmm.
And then we had gotten so far away from certain things that I kind of fell off just with albums. Then you get cats like Kendrick, some cats that kind of brought you back into listening.
Content.
You know what I'm saying?
That's exactly what's going on.
And you keep us in the club, you keep us writing life, you know what I'm saying?
Thank you,
Like
brother.
you put an album together.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what I did here. So, I put my heart and soul into it. When you say I took 4 years off, that's me being that Virgo and being a perfectionist.
Hello.
Virgo.
Yes, sir.
Aren't you a Virgo, my
You thought I
brother?
wasn't, man? You know?
Come on now.
Hey, man, I use it against you to get a free performance every year.
Yeah.
I mean, my bad. I said that the wrong way.
Wait a second.
Yeah, man. We celebrate every year together, brother. You know what I'm saying? That's what I meant to say. Yeah,
Yes,
we
I
celebrate together, man. That's my Virgo partner right there.
Damn shame.
I think that you're the first person to play 999. Man.
Really?
Yeah, man.
Let's
That's
try
what
it out.
is. All righty, let's try it out. We're going to put 9 seconds on the clock, Luda.
Mm-hmm.
All righty now. You got to name 9 things in 9 seconds in this 9 o'clock hour. All righty? Luda, it's springtime. Name 9 words that have to do with spring break. Your time begins now.
Drink, smoke, suntan, drunk, beach, towels,
Condoms.
condoms, beds.
Where we at?
8.
Oh, no, I went blank for a second. Trying not to repeat myself.
Oh, man.
Damn.
So close.
Damn.
Did I say drink and drunk?
Yeah.
Yeah, that don't count anyway. I lost
Well,
badly
no,
on that
I don't
one.
know. I can give you drink and drunk. You
Yeah,
know what
that's
I'm
true.
saying? Some people drink and other people get drunk.
That's true.
You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? Everybody that drink
Yeah.
don't get drunk. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I almost made
So
it.
where we at right now? That was
8.
8. Oh man! And then she threw one in. Also, did you get hers
Yeah, I
that
got
she threw
hers.
in? Yeah, unsolicited, just from the side. You know what I'm saying? Just can't see her man just drowning. Please, take my rap.
Thank you for that.
You gotta love her, man. Alrighty, well, hey.
I should have said water. God damn it.
Yeah, oh yeah, now.
Anything. Come
You
on,
know?
yeah, now it's over.
Now he gonna be rolling back with Shaka like, damn, man. Can't believe I didn't say suntan lotion. That's crazy, man.
I messed up on that
Why
one too,
didn't
because
it say
suntan
hotel?
is not one word,
Yeah.
so you know.
Man,
but
well-
sun and tan. Well, hey, wait a second. I
Oh,
might have got
that was Ludacris right there. Big boy in the morning, y'all.
Wait, hold up. Wait.
Yeah. Do you ever get really hesitant to share your personal life on like Instagram? Like when you got engaged, we were following every photo that you put up.
Yeah, no, I do because, you know, every now and then people are always going to chime in and try and say certain things, but I think I have a strong unit. You know, me and my wife, we talk about everything. So we understand that people are going to try and sensationalize anything that we do. So it's like as long as you keep it to a minimum and you're controlling what's going out there to a degree, then, you know, it's going that foundation is going to stay the same. It's going to be close knit.
Did you enjoy the fact of having to kind of bypass the big hoopla of what weddings have become nowadays? Like, oh, we got to do this and we got
I did,
to
man.
save the dates.
I did. We
Did
did
you
a lot
elope
of,
or something?
Nah.
Oh,
We just
I was like, man, did I miss something?
Nah, it was just really unorthodox. We just made it. We did it at the crib, man.
I heard
You know what I
that.
mean? Like real small. And I keep telling everybody because I don't want people to get this, you know, confused. But I was like, we made it about ourselves. And I think what's most important is that I made a mention to maybe one day we will have a ceremony after we've celebrated how many years we've actually been married.
Right.
And now it's starting to, you know, it's planting a seed in people's brains. Like, you know what, that's kind of a good idea. So I think that after a certain amount of years, that might be when we invite everybody and say, look, now we can celebrate. Because you got people having these huge $1 million weddings and then they last about 6 months.
Yeah.
Hell nah.
Be like,
and it's
man.
as simple as that.
And I've called people like, man, give me my gift back.
Exactly.
Like you knew that wasn't gonna work. Like, man, come on, you done got registered and went
That's
to all
it.
these expensive ass places.
Exactly
I think
what I'm talking about.
Liz said it the best. She was like, some people plan a wedding but don't plan a marriage.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Best believe that, man. And so you had a small one at the crib, just you.
Small. I'm talking about it was me, my mom,
That's
her,
dope.
and you know, and then the pastor.
And it makes it easier though. You know what I'm saying?
Way
Because
easier.
either you invite no one or you invite everyone.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And you notice I didn't invite you to my wedding.
I do notice that.
Yeah, but
I was a little pissed about that.
No. But we're gonna have a ceremony.
It's okay.
We
But
trying to get our
but you
years
had-
in
you-
first.
You
and
had
then-
a chair with my face on it at the
Yes,
wedding,
I
like
did.
this. You know what
It was
I'm saying?
like
Where you
the-
plastered that on
It
the
was
It was
wall.
like the award show. Before
Exactly.
you get there, we just have your face sitting there with your picture. That's your picture with your
Yes.
name on it. Luda, definitely want to thank you for coming in and hanging out with us, man.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, man,
Negro,
it's a pleasure, brother. We've been doing this for many calendars, brother.
Yes, we have.
Best believe that. And it just feel like we're back for the first time.
We are back. We are definitely back for the first time. So everybody go get that Ludaversal album. This is album number 8, man. We're going to keep it moving.
Hey, man, don't it feel familiar and new at the same damn time,
It
though?
definitely does. That's why I took a little time off to make this album. That's exactly what it is. This
I
is the
heard
rebirth. So
All
it's like
right.
album number 1.
All right, man. Ludaversal available for you right now. Ludacris,
Yes.
always a pleasure to see you, man.
Yeah, man. You
Always on top of your game, brother.
Thank you, sir.
Best believe that, man. Luda up in here. Big boy in the morning, y'all.